In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make any woman come.
The information I share in this video is strictly for educational purposes. By continuing to watch this video, you consent to be 18 years or older, and you watch this video at your own discretion. All actions you take are your own responsibilities to bear. You must, at all times, hold yourself up to your own beliefs and values, filtering all information via your own perception and truths. You're well advised to adhere to safe sexual practices at all times. STIs and STDs can be transmitted through all forms of sex, whether oral or penetration sex. Be responsible with your actions, doing all in love.
This is very important information that I'm about to share with you, and trust me, you are going to thank me when you're done watching because you'll be mind blown. What I'm about to share with you, I don't think you've heard before. I don't think you've been practicing. And this is why it's important for me to share it with you, because I care about my sisters and I want to make sure that my sisters all over the world are getting some really good love from their men. Now, I hope that you're watching this video because you have a girl that you want to please, or you have your woman already. I hope that you are already positioning yourself as a pleaser, because for you to successfully make any woman come or satisfy any woman in the room, you really have to see yourself as a pleaser. If you're not a pleaser currently, that means that you don't aim to please. Then it will help if you begin to aim to please. Because I don't know, why are you doing it in the first place if you're not trying to exchange with this person? Why are you doing it in the first place if you're not trying to please her? Now, let's get into it. I think that the problem a lot of men have is that they do not understand women. And I say this not just in terms of sex, but every aspect of life. Men just don't get women. You just don't understand why we're the way we are. So here I am about to explain to you the anatomy of the vagina, so that as a man you can come to it in all its holiness, in all its and know how to pleasure it, so that the owner of the vagina will not be able to stop you for a minute. She'll beg you. She'll beg you and beg you. Like, you literally leave, go to work, she'll be beeping your phone and telling you how she cannot wait to have you back in bed. Now, I felt like this was so important for me to share with you because I was going through one of the blog one of the blog pages on Instagram. I'm not going to give anybody any free adverts here. And I literally came across, I don't know why, but it's just been several posts with all this so-called natural herbal pills or creams or whatever that you can apply or drink to make your, I don't know, maybe your penis bigger or last longer, whatever. And I was going through the comments and I think the advert was really about how you will pound and pound and pound and pound and make her beg for more and make her shake and quake. And as a woman, I can tell you honestly, the pounding is not really what makes us come. The pain might feel like good pleasure in the moment while it is happening. But that's not the essence of it. That's not the essence of coming together. That's not the essence of bonding together. It's not the pounding. It's not how long you last in bed. It's how well you know your woman down there. So, let's talk about the vagina, okay? In this video, I really just want you to focus on one part of the vagina. The vagina is a very complicated organ. It is complicated from the outside. When you look at it, it looks like a flower with several petals, you know, several different layers depending on the girl, because it's different from woman to woman. And even when you go in, it's different sensations, it's different spaces and pockets and sockets and suctions and it's just a whole different You really have to understand it. First of all, do not just approach the vagina like, okay, ready to go, pew, pew, pew. No, that's not what it is. It is filled with perception all around it. Every single pore of the vagina is ready to be pleased. And if you miss any area of it, you're really missing a lot of opportunity to pleasure your woman. Now, when you start off engaged with your woman in bed or wherever you guys are, in your car, I don't know how freaky you are, but when you start off, don't go straight for penetration. A lot of men do this and it sucks. I get reports from women who are not satisfied in the room. A lot of married women, in fact, are not satisfied. It's like, why? What's really going on? And I find that the reason is men don't care. Men just go in there, pound, 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 go out and sleep. That's not what we came here for. We came for some exploring. If you're not ready to give it time to explore, how can you possibly make your woman satisfied? How can you possibly get her to come, possibly even squirt, or, just give her multiple orgasms? The first thing you want to do is slow down. Slow down. Take your time. There is time. I always tell the people that I speak with, I tell them, look, when you engage with your partner, somebody that you love, your husband, your wife, when you're engaged in this sacred act of sex, there is time. There is all the time in the world. If you don't have 30 minutes to an hour, don't even bother. Well, except you guys are just really in it for a quickie, then okay. But even in a quickie, don't go straight for, I know it's a quickie, but don't go straight for the penetration. You want to start off with some love. You want to give the vagina some love. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, what you really want to focus on, well, the first trick that I'm going to give to you to make any woman come, there's a lot more where this came from. If you want to find out more, you're going to have to stick to the end of this video. Now, your first point of contact is the clitoris. You really want to focus on that bad boy, because that one is where all the love is. If you don't take your time there, how do you want to understand what's going on inside? So the clitoris is right outside the vagina. It's not outside. Well, it's outside the vagina. Like, it's covered with the labia. It's not covered, protected. It's protected by the labial lips, What you want to do is really focus on the clit. And you don't want to focus on the clit like just nibbling there with your tongue or biting or whatever. You really want to be conscious about every move and flick and lick that you make in there, right? You want to be conscious. You want to be rhythmic. You want to sing a song with it or sing a song on it. You want to give it love with your tongue. You want to give it love with your fingers, and not painfully or anything. You just really want to play in there. The truth is, the wetter or the more wet you can get your woman, the better for you, because she'll be begging you. In fact, if you do this correctly, she'll be begging you to go in. She'll be like, why are you wasting time? Do it now. But you don't want to do it just yet. Don't listen to her. You're going to fuck her up. That's the plan. Yes, you can't stop. When you start giving her some love with your tongue, and boy, your tongue has power. You stretch your tongue out like that. You put your tongue in like, ooh. You suck, you eat, you taste, you lick, you flick, you move, you moan. You're the one doing it to her, but you're going to moan. You're going to let her know that you like it. You go, yeah. You say, yeah, baby, you're killing me. You're the one doing it, but you're the one dying. You say, yeah, baby, you're killing me. You tell her, and you want to talk. Women are very intuitive beings. Women are all knowing, all wise, all emotional, all problematic, all the wahala. Women. But they like to listen. You better be one to talk if you want to make her come. You better be one to tell her things. Just talk to her. Talk to her, talk to her, talk to her, and make sure that she cannot even talk back. The only thing that she wants to say to you, or the only thing that you want her to say to you at this time is, baby, please, you're killing me, stop. But you're not going to stop. You're going to keep on licking and flicking and biting, not too hard. And tasting and munching on it and telling her, yes, and moaning and talking. And while you're doing this, don't forget the breasts. The breasts have a lot of, my gosh, don't forget the breasts. Now, this is the problem when it comes to the breast. Men are very impatient. They just go like this, like this. No, honey, no. can't do that. No, slow down. Remember what I told you at the beginning? You have to slow down. It's not rush. It's not boom, 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 boom. Slow down. When you get here, you want to take your time and really find for the spots that make her go, ooh, don't stop, right? And it's a very it's a very what's the word? It's a very sensing organ. Is that what is that? That's not what I'm looking for. But basically, I'm trying to say that it senses things. It has a mind of its own, and it's connected down there. It's connected to the uterus. It's connected like the glands here are connected to the uterus, connected to the vagina. So whatever you're doing here is really going to trigger down there. So while your mouth is working down there, make sure that one finger, two fingers, two hands are working here. But you're not doing this and this. You're really just giving it love, giving it love, giving it love. And then you pinch and you nibble and you pinch and you nibble and you give it love, right? Don't go grinding on it. It's not a mortar and pestle. Don't be doing like this. No. Take care of it. Give it some love. Now, while you're doing that, she'll be begging you to go in. It's not time. You really want to fuck her up. How do you know that you fucked her up? What you're going to do is check for the swelling, the bulge in the vagina. Now, you're going to stick your finger in, and it's always nice to use these two fingers, right? This one's in, right? You want to stick one finger in just to find out how swollen she is in there, because everything that you're doing is going to get her really jived off. Your plan is to get her to come even before you penetrate. She's going to have a clitoral orgasm even before you go in. And you have to understand that a vagina is very complex. It's not just what you feel when you go in. It's everything on the outside. It's everything on the inside. It's everything even connected to the uterus of the woman. And so there's so many different layers that you can really explore. And because of all these different layers, women really have different kinds of orgasms. They have uterine orgasms, they have clitoral orgasms, they have vaginal orgasms, they have mental orgasms. So, honey, you have to really explore. So go in there and check how swollen and how bulged out she is. And if you feel like she's swollen and so good, you want to begin to stroke that bad boy. You want to stroke it. And how do you find it? You go into the vagina just 2 inches in. And this is something that I know that a lot of guys don't even know. They don't know that they don't have to go so deep inside. You don't have to poke your whole hand in there. What are you looking for? Did you lose something inside? You can't put your whole hand inside here. No. Just one finger and just go like 1 inch and a quarter, right? And just find the roof of the vagina. So let's say this is the vagina, right? You want to go in, and you want to hook it. You want to go in like a hook like that, right? Unfortunately, I don't think that your dick is like this. Is your dick like this? I don't think so. I don't think it's like that. Now, what you want to do is mimic that like a hook, right? And go in there and hook it. So this hook is going to touch the roof of the vagina. You're going to feel something bulged out in there. You really want to begin to stroke that bad boy, because, oh my God, if you do that, plus have your mouth, your tongue going back to the clit, going off to her breast, going back to the clit, you're going to fuck her up. You'll kill somebody's child. It will be terrible, but it will be wonderful. And she'll love you for it. And she'll appreciate you. She'll say thank you. She will love it. She will love it. And when you have succeeded in making her come from this foreplay part, it's time for you to go in. Now you can penetrate. See? That's the trick. You don't just start and go and pew. No. That's a total turn off. You don't want to do that. If you're serious about making any woman come, you want to take your time. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know. Send me an email and share your thoughts with me. Let me know what else you like some education on. If it's emotional things, relationship things with women, I'll give you some secrets. I'll share some stuff with you. There's a whole plethora of things that I want to share with you as regards sex. I'll be sending you a couple of emails shortly. You're going to have to make up your mind if you really want this information from me or not. But first, I'd love to read from you. Did you find this helpful? What else would you like to know about women? I'm here to help you. I send you a lot of love. I'm looking forward to reading from you. Bye.